Okay, so a lot of people have emailed me asking about Alec Bradley and STG purchasing Alec Bradley. And honestly, I wouldn't have made a video about it if so many of you didn't actually ask the question, because it's really none of my business. And that was the first answer that came to my head. It's none of my business. What do I know? I never really worked with Alec Bradley, although I think I spoke to his son Alec a few times, and he was a super nice guy. And everywhere, I have to say this, every factory I go to, every industry insider that I meet, when Alan Rubin's name comes up, the owner of Alec and Bradley, they have nothing but amazing things to say. So first of all, congratulations to Alan for selling a business that took him 20 plus years to build, and I'm sure a lot of sweat equity. Kudos. So that's what I have to say about that. Awesome. But my mind goes somewhere else. Forgetting about that, it goes to STG just bought another company. So a couple of years ago, they bought Thompson, a big retailer out of Tampa. They bought Room 101. They bought an Italian company. And now they're buying Alec and Bradley. What's that all about? So STG is a publicly traded company, the Scandinavian Tobacco Group. They own Cigars International and a few other things like General Cigar, big stuff. So they're one of the big players. They're probably the biggest. The second one is Altadis. They own JR, okay? And I think they also just bought like half of Habanos SA, so Cuban cigars, okay? So what we're talking about here is really, when you ask me this question, I, again, congratulate the family, everyone, it sounds like they deserved it. And, great. My only thing is, what's happening in our industry? Everything in cigars happens a lot more slowly than other industries. So right now, what we're seeing is Blockbuster Video get taken out by Netflix. We're seeing Best Buy, when they were on a tear and everything on Main Street kind of disappeared. Home Depot. That's what we're seeing here. You have two companies that are buying everything. I guess the point that I'm trying to make here is you guys have a lot of control in this industry. As consumers, we get to dictate who's going to stick around and who's not. That's why the Limited Cigar Association is so damn important. We're an online retailer. We didn't have to do that. We didn't have to share our audience with, 450 shops across the country and counting, okay? And it did so well and is such an anomaly because we're the first people to ever do that, and I think that says a lot about where our heart is. We believe that without brick and mortar, a large part of cigar culture will disappear. I also believe that if corporate, publicly traded companies from other countries own cigars, you guys can take a guess what's going to happen there. I mean, you're already seeing it with some of your favorite brands. Once they sell, it's never the same. It just can't be. It's just not the same people running it anymore. So, and even when it is, the bottom line is more important than the soul of the company. And that's why I think that Pravada, and I don't want to turn this into a commercial for Pravada, but that's where I think that Pravada is such a unique, special thing. We're able to, and there's a few other retailers out there, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying only buy stuff from Pravada, but there are some American-owned retailers that do a good job. I don't think anyone does as good of a job at servicing their people and storing the cigars as we do. The packages you get, William, can you throw me a bag from back there? Any bag, doesn't matter. I mean, these are humidified humidors, basically. Come with a Boveda in them. No one does this. This is too expensive, right? The way we age, everything. So, again, not to turn this into a commercial for Pravada, but just know that when you buy cigars from somewhere, you are supporting that thing. And if that thing is corporate offshore companies that, they're corporate. They can't have that family soul like we have here, like, a great, the Padrones, the Fuentes. I mean, these are still family owned. I'm sure they've had offers to sell a million times and they don't, because they know what happens when that happens, okay? And things change. So one thing I do want to say or add to this, we're kind of talking about this Main Street versus, corporate, and we've seen how it's gone in every other industry. So again, this is one of the last industries where your buying dollar has something to do with who stays in and who thrives, right? So what I want to do right now is I want to make sure that we're able to compete, because I think as a consumer, a lot of times the problem that we were faced with Amazon, with Home Depot, with all of these companies were because they can buy so much at one time and basically own the factories, right? They can get stuff done cheaper, so it's less expensive. So you say, yeah, I want to support Pravada, but Cigars International has it for $8 less. Email me. Let me see what I can do. That's the difference here. We are your cigar curators. We are your friends that are storing your cigars for you until you're ready to purchase them and take them home and smoke them. That's what we are. So please, email concierge. You want to, put whatever you want in the subject. Hey, can you get me this at this price? Hey, this company has this for sale. Can you get this? I'd rather purchase it here. We will make that happen, and we'll also reward you along the way. So that's my promise to you. I want the companies that I purchase from to benefit right here and to employ people right here. And that's cool. We can't do that with everything in this industry because our products are made in other countries, but a lot of jobs are created at these companies. And I can tell you one thing, hiring more people to help me serve you guys is a dream come true. And we'll talk more about that in the future. But I just wanted you guys to know my opinion on Alec Bradley, which is congratulations to them. They worked for it. They earned it. They deserved it. They deserve it. And if they have any trouble spending the money, please give me a call. I can help you out. We can make films together and stuff. And so that's it. But just be careful where you're spending your money. I know it's very tempting to go to certain places, but talk to us first. Let us see what we can do, to get you those prices and things that you're looking for and products. If we don't have it, email us. You know the drill. This is your family. This is your home. # we are Pravada. # we are family. # we are the industry. Peace.